How you doing, everybody? I don't know if this is going on my channel or not. If so, welcome to my channel. This is John. This channel is about everything. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm holding my own fucking camera phone because it's like an issue right now I'm having, and you guys know about it, you know. But I'm just putting this stuff out there because there's stuff that doesn't happen here that they're getting paid for. Because this is a level 2 structured house. So they get almost all our money, also security money. They get like $1,040 a month per person because they're structured. There's no structure. They don't come here to show structure or tell us what they don't do nothing. There is no structure here. And when you're at a level 3, no structure house, you get almost all your social security money. They can't take nothing. They get like $100 or $200 on because they don't do nothing. But the problem is they don't do nothing here too. So to call this a level 2 structure so you can get all that money isn't right. So what I'm going to start doing is keeping a log of everything that isn't getting done. I'm too scared to flip the phone around. So I'm going to keep it here. But look at this pot. This is disgusting. Ooh, I'll clean that on the floor. You see it right there. That's just the last one that's left out of the 6 that I had to steal and grab and set throughout so they would hurry up and come here and make whoever's they were. Because I just made eggs for myself, and I made the other gentleman, Octavius, some eggs also because I'm a nice guy. When he wakes up, I'll have eggs. But you see, I automatically instantly clean my pans. Instantly. I'm eating the food. This pan is 14 days old and nothing's happening. It's just sitting here. I'm going to fill it up again with warm water. But, there's no structure. So I want all these things documented because I want Social Security to know that they're taking money, collecting money that they're not supposed to, that they're not doing nothing to earn the money, for the structure. I mean, that's bad. After I kept 6, that was one of them. Whoever's they were, when the staff came, said, take all the fucking bowls you took out of there. Because I said I was throwing them out. And they're like, well, if you did, we got to supply more. We got to buy more. I said, then I'm going to throw out more. Because if dishes aren't washed, that means they're not wanted. That means we're not hoarding here. I'm throwing them out. That's it. Because I use all my own Tupperware, for everything. Because I don't eat out of these plates, because they don't even get washed right. And even when they do, I just don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't like even having something to do with that, but I do clean it, and that's it. And I'll wait a little bit, and I'll put it back where I got it, well, it came from there, but I'll put it in the drawer. I put everything away, I clean, I take care after myself. But this is one thing that's to prove there's no structure. 2 weeks old. And I had the pans and pots. I had 3 of these and 3 of these type. You know what I mean? Because you see how there's like a pot here? There would be leaving pots with water in them and oil. Never cooking in it, never doing nothing. And it's like now it's like going to be spring. It feels like spring, like windows and doors are open. Like when we come in, bugs will come in. Not a ton, but bugs. There'll be a fly in there trying to swim itself to death in our food. Bowls that we're going to cook food in. That's just disgusting. And I love everybody here. I have no beef with people, but I mean, if you got no consequence, why would you change? But, there is no structure here. There is no structure. If there was structure, yesterday wouldn't have turned out. Well, now it's the day before yesterday wouldn't have turned out how it did. Because that lady called the cops, made this guy. He didn't even know what he was calling cops for. He ran down. I was right there. What do I tell them? Why did I call them? What am I calling them for? Because he wasn't even fucking mad. She made him call the cops. and then had to lie, had to come up with something to make them come down here. And he said he had some feeling that cans are going to be thrown at him. So I don't know what she put in his head. You know, I didn't get to like hear it. I was too busy cursing her out and giving her the finger, telling her, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, get out of my face, fuck you. You know what I mean? Because she came at me real aggressive, and I didn't like that. I felt scared. You know what I mean? Because you guys see, I got a fake head. You know? Last thing I need is someone, if they're willing to call cops for fake, making up charges, fake charges, a fake crime without no evidence, just going off my swag and my godly swag status, my God level, she don't like that because she's racist. You know, she don't like how this white boy got that swag who cuts all the black people's hair. I even had my brother-in-law come over, but you know, black dude, cut his hair, lined him up, facial hair. You know, that's what I do. That's what I've been doing for my 10 years in prison. That's what I did before, and that's what I do after. I even cut my hair still. You know, I put that big ass fucking, you know, part, but because, you know, it's a pain in the ass to do the little half moons. I can't see the top. But, yeah, there's no structure here. There's absolutely none. And I even reported that I feel scared of Lady Vanessa. I feel scared of Lady Vanessa, that I'd like you to tell me when she's showing up for a caseload so I can leave. I'll give her privacy and I'll let her do her job. When she leaves, I'll come back. No problem. Because I'm scared if I'm here, because she lied to get cops here, manipulated a guy who was having fun. I have all the videos still. They're in God. I watch them over and shit. They're gonna be up. They can be up only on my face, on my Facebook, not my YouTube. Because you got to be my friend to see what I put up on there. So, you know, that's my personal stuff. That's not a social thing. That's personal. You know, and you'll see how fun he had, how much fun he's going through it, how much fun it was, and he was saying some stuff off, but we didn't make a big deal out of it. You know, not everybody's perfect, I guess, you know. But this lady came and made him, from being happy, for us telling her over and over, there's no problems. What are you talking about? To her making a problem then. If there's no problems, I'm going to create a problem. Because she said herself, he could be controlled. Because I got permission to record the video. I got his HIPAA law. First of all, I didn't discuss his medical stuff or his personal stuff, but I got permission to record him. I got the Fourth Amendment, so I'm allowed to without the permission. But I made sure I got his permission and his understanding where it was going. It was going on my YouTube, and that was to give him some exposure and possibly go viral and get a lot of friends and get people to request more videos with him. You know, he knew what he was doing, and I repeated it, and that's what he said. It was all right, and he gave his name. You know, he participated even at the very end, because we made 3 videos. He was telling you guys to suck his dick, like, because he was having a good time, you know. But I just want this documented, because that's what this staff and this company does. Nothing. And they take our money. You know, this is the cleanest it looked. I would love to show you how it normally looks. There's normally pots like all inside the drain and on here too, like, because there's so many. So if you're gonna need a cup to drink soda, you're gonna have to wash someone else's cup, because it's not enough. That's why in my room I have tons of Tupperware, the utensils that are plastic, you know, like, you know, those type of utensils. And I got, you know, my own cup, you know, my Mickey Mouse cup or whatever it is, you know, that big cup that I just use all the time for every drink, you know. And I don't use this stuff here because this stuff is disgusting. Like you can see, like, look at how much soap there's left in this water. So like the water was put in here, like this. I don't know what the hell this is. You know, you have this, and you have this, which is water. Like they put water in it, and then we got sponges that are just filthy and just disgusting. Like, look at this section. This is gross. Would you like to live in here or have your family touch that? That's the stuff that cleans the material that you're gonna eat out of. this is what our stuff looks like. It's just random stuff just thrown in there. You could see it's random. It's all dirty. You know, it's got dust. It's just random shit. Look at our fucking measuring cup. It's fucking dirty and disgusting. Like, this is the life I live. And this is my cabinet. And guess what's only in the cabinet? My medication bottle. To let people know it's my cabinet. You know what I mean? But do I put anything in there? No. Why? Because, and I reported it, I've been robbed. Not that time that, you know, the other thing. I've had tater tots in the freezer. Gave one bag, because they were vegetable tater tots. Gave one bag to the gentleman upstairs. And he ate both bags. He ate both fucking bags. He ate my food. He ate my food that my family brought me that I was nice enough to share with him. And then when I gave him chicken, like I gave him 5 pieces of Friday's chicken because it was 10-piece. And I said, just heat it up, you know, and put these 2. I saved the banquet. You know, I had a big wing for myself and a drumstick. I was like, cook it, you know, cook those. You just got to heat it up. You know, give me the wing because it's huge and I've been saving those 2 pieces for myself, but I'm going to give you one of them. I'm going to give you 5 of the Fridays and I'm going to give you a chicken bone, you know, a leg too. He wanted him taking my stuff. He gave me 5 pieces and a tiny chicken bone. Like, and he said, oh, I didn't know. You know what the fuck you're doing. You might as well take all the fucking food. That's pathetic to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fight over food. You know what I mean? I don't argue over food. But when you got sneak thieves, because I got food stolen from my room because I took a crap or something or a shower with my door open. So when I came back, my can of corned beef hash or whatever the hell it was, gone. You know what I mean? So they ran in there and they took it. Somebody did, you know? So now I lock my door even when I piss. You gotta. Because also my Wi-Fi was stolen in this facility. And staff don't do shit. They're not, there's no consequences, no structure. You know, like if you pay for it, you get the Wi-Fi. But he gave my friend, so that's why I didn't care. It was my friend, but I still changed it because you're not getting it, you know, but you're my friend, so I didn't get mad. You know, there was no beef. But I asked to use a phone, and he was like, you got to use the text now, though. And I was like, text now? You have to have a Wi-Fi, right, for that? You know, I know that because I gave the guy upstairs the text now. He's like, yeah. I was like, so you're using my Wi-Fi for the phone calls you're making? Yeah. Okay, no problem. That's done. Because the code was underneath everybody's code is underneath the router. The first code you get when you get it installed. The name of your router, whatever it's called, I95222, you know, and then it's got the code. You know what I mean? So like I was in the bathroom or shower, it was looked at and the code was gotten. Or that phone was borrowed when the code was in that phone and it was given to him, which I don't know how, but Optimum said you could do it that way too. But I think my room was ran in, and because everybody knows the code is underneath it's on the sticker underneath the whatever, the modem. But I changed it, and I have like $150 worth of like viruses and anti-trackers and safe cleanings and all types, $150 worth. That's going to last a year. So I have like 6 things that work for multiple items, like your computer and on your phone. You know what I mean? Because you guys know I had a hacker because T-Mobile lost my information, got it stolen. And right after that, I have a fucking God-level hacker in my phone, my other phone. And since I had OneDrive where my phone was connected to my computer, he got into the computer and made it to where he was the owner. Like, I couldn't touch any apps because I didn't have the admin rights. I didn't have the rights to do it. I couldn't even factory reset my computer to get him out because he blocked it. I didn't have the status to do it. Like as if like your neighbor tried to come and do it to your computer. They're not going to let him because who the fuck are you? That's what happened to me. So I had to bring it and pay my laptop to get that fixed. we got it. We got him out. We got it resetted. My hard drive was ruined. I still got it. It's in my computer, but it's ruined because of the hacker. But my solid state drive, which is the new drive, the faster drive, nothing wrong with it. But all that stuff though made me buy, and I didn't have the money for stuff like that, but it made me buy all those things to protect myself, and now I got to deal. So I got on one of those things, I can see who's on my router. It shows me the MAC address, the IP address, what item it is. They'll tell me if it's my router, if it, the bedroom 1, bedroom 2, because I stream to his Chromecast that I lent him upstairs, so all that stuff comes up. So I'll know if I got someone on that should not be, because I'm going to call Optimum anyway, maybe this weekend, but probably Monday, to find out if there's more than what I want on the computer on it. And I want to put a block on it. That no more allowed on it. No more, period. Only me and one phone that I put the thing on. Once I take it off, it's off. Because he has a jitterbug phone that his family bought him. That's a flip phone with non-smartphone. So in order for him to still watch his whatever porn, whatever he wants to watch, but for hours and hours and hours, I gotta sometimes hit the button, make sure the video is playing the next video. I found out, fuck these 8-minute, 10-minute clip videos. I'm gonna give you whole movies. You could look it up in that site, the XNXX, .com, and I got like 97-minute movies and stuff like that with all, it's pretty good. Pretty good porno, because I see what he's watching. I look at the phone, I'm like, damn, this nigga's watching some good shit, but that's what I'm doing. But he's not allowed to have any Wi-Fi on him. If he gets a phone, Wi-Fi's already off. You're not allowed to have the Wi-Fi. It stays in my room, and I will fucking give you the internet the whole time, the Wi-Fi. I will stream shit for you nonstop. I don't care. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He broke my phone that was in a box. So I think to get rid of the evidence, I don't know. I really don't know. I can't put myself in his mind and say why he did it. But he broke my phone. And he broke my my charger. So I told him, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for it. You can't just get something lent to you and break both of the items and say, oh, well, and now you got your sister's, the phone that she gave you, so now you don't give a fuck. That's not how it goes. You're going to pay me. I could show you my receipt, what I paid. I paid like almost $200 in 2020. It was supposed to be like a makeup of a Samsung Galaxy S20 or something, but, I wasn't using it. I had my own phone, so I tried to lend him a phone because he didn't have a phone. And then when he started paying for the internet too, his $30. I pay $97, but I charge him $30, for the month, and he pays it. But you can't get stuff and then break it and not pay for it. Like, what are you gonna break, my Chromecast next? Like, now I'm nervous that he's gonna break that. Like, I'm gonna let you hold on to it because I'm not gonna be a dick. But like, be easy with my Chromecast. You know what I mean? I will always stream from the phone I fixed. He broke his phone by leaving it in water. And we all know there's a way to fix that. As long as the connections don't get that green algae fungus and stop the metal from connecting to do their circuits and whatever they got to do, you put the fucking phone in a rice bag for 2 days. That takes up every ounce of water out of the phone. And then after that, I put the charger in it. It took the charger. I charge it all the way. The phone turns on. So I put my code and all that. It's an old fucking phone. You know what I mean? It's a cheesy phone. But it works. That's all that matters. And when I connect it to Wi-Fi, I'm able to stream him the movies, so that's fine. But I just wanted to see you, I did make him something to eat. So I don't know why this lady was trying to say something, make a crime that didn't happen. But I made myself a nice fucking breakfast sandwich, eggs with a little bit of meat. And, I clean up after myself. But like I said, there's no structure in here. It's like you can tell. Like in here, it looks good. It's clean right now. I'll say it looks good. Fridge, right at the moment, looks good. It does look good. No complaints. The only thing is just the side door. I got to go over it with them. There's like everything is empty. Everything. Well, that's not, but everything is fucking empty. Like what are these things in here for? They're here from like there's nothing in them. They're here from like other people that lived here. Like let's throw the shit out. You know what I mean? Like why are we keeping it there? That's how you get sick. Oh, this is fucking Szechuan sauce. Zesty Zing sauce from White Castle. I might take that right now for my eggs. Hopefully I don't get fucking sick. Because hopefully this ain't fucking too old. But, you know, that used to be horrible. But I kept complaining. Like when I stole the pots, I said the fucking fridge is disgusting. And if you can see what's the residue, the leftover on that. You see that? What this was, they had to take it out. There was a salad bag left there for probably a year. And it just rotted and started filling itself up with liquid somehow. Black and brown liquid that was sticky. And they could not clean that drawer. That's how much fucked up it was. And how long it was left there. Amongst the rest of the, you know, people's food. You know, that's just, it's disgusting. It's so bad. The counselor tried to help. I give him credit. He's a good guy. He's a fucking real good guy. But he couldn't get it all. So I guess they threw it out, you know, because they couldn't get it cleaned. But that's the shit, you know, we got going on here. I'll make a movie later. You know, my backyard is pretty nice, though. You know, we got a big backyard. You know, there's a lot of place now. I'm going to start running around back there, doing my push-ups. Try to get back up to my 1,000 a day push-ups like I used to. But I just wanted to make this video just to show a little bit, as just so I got my evidence, you know. And I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep getting my evidence because they're giving out my information, medical stuff, my privacy. They're breaking it. I have a right to my privacy for my medical stuff. I have a HIPAA law. That's your HIPAA rights. And there's a way to make it where they can do it. You write your name. Let's say I'm not John Santamaro. I'm giving John Santamaro the right. I write my name, John. Obviously, I got to sign it. And I'm giving the permission to John Santamaro, which I will write in my handwriting. Because then if anybody's handwriting's odd, they can just fill it up on their own. Whoever wants to use it, they write the name more on it. You know what I mean? That's not how it goes. In my handwriting, John Santamaro, and then I write from like April 1st, 2022, he can do what he has to do, break my HIPAA law until April 1st, 2023. So, you know, I gave him a year, you know, myself, but I gave John Santamaro a year. But that's what you have to do. Google it. That is a legal HIPAA form filled out. Other than that, you got illegal stuff. You got like incomplete HIPAA forms. You got just incorrect HIPAA forms. Like I was only asked to just sign papers. Like it could have been HIPAAs. Like sign that they're allowed. That just signing your name is not a correct way to do a HIPAA form legally. So civilly, I have to keep in touch. I got to contact the civil lawyer again because the world has been getting contacted and told about all my medical stuff, you know, my mental health, you know, and all my medical, you know, like that could be bad. If I'm looking for a job and they think I have like a lot of mental health issues, they won't let me get it. These people are going crazy. The whole company thinks they got permission to divulge all my shit to anybody they want. That is wrong. That's civilly illegal. I don't know if that's a jail thing, but that's something where you'll get fined, where you'll have to pay a large amount of fines, and I'll probably get compensated for it too. You know what I mean? So if you're going to call the cops for a fake issue, you made up an issue, you made it become an issue, you told him what to be mad at, like, because he even ran downstairs. The other guy heard, What am I telling the cops? Why did I call them? He didn't even know. Because he wasn't mad at anything. She was mad at me. So I told her to get the fuck out of my face. There's no problems. We don't got problems. I don't got to talk to you. You know, my boss, get the fuck out of my face. So she wanted me locked up just from that. Call the cops, call the cops. He didn't know what the fuck he was calling cops for. Cops were laughing. The cop, only one came. He was awesome. He was laughing. Like, what the fuck am I here for? I could be stopping all these other crimes. I'm here for this dumb shit. Like, you gotta tell them. I'm like, I know better, and I know my rights, and I know the rules. So maybe you can go in there and tell them again, you know, because I already let them know. When you got permission, you got permission, but it doesn't matter. Fourth Amendment, you got the right to do certain things. This is my house, so I can film my house, you know, with somebody in my house who gave me complete permission and knew what was going, it was going to my YouTube. I said that, and I said, you know and understand everything? He said, yes. She goes, oh, he doesn't understand anything. He could be easily manipulated. That him giving permission don't matter. I said, really? Then you have somebody that does not belong in a structured house, a level 2 house. You're saying he can't even think for himself? So he belongs in community care. So one of you guys, probably you, because you're his caseload, signed off on him to get him out of that community housing. You have to say he could think for himself, take showers, eat, not hurt nobody. He's got to be cleared. You cleared him. So you got two choices. One, you either lied and fucking got him up here so you can get that tons of his money, and then there's nothing you could really say. You know what I mean? You lied, checked him off, that he's fine. So don't use that shit that he can't think for himself, because you checked it off. You lied. If you're saying that he can't, you lied. And then I'm in jeopardy, because if you're saying he's like that, I can get hurt when I'm laying down taking a nap. I can get hurt at any time by this person. You're saying he's not stable.